Actually, sub. I need to, because I was trying to check on something for this game. I wanted to do Bleach yesterday. I wanted to do Bleach today, but working on the emulator still screwed it up. Why does it feel like my camera's? Is that? Oh, I think it's because I was changing so much stuff on my computer, changing the resolution and everything just to try to get it fixed for running Bleach. None of that worked. That was a good few hours yesterday that I wasted. And so now my resolution on my screen looks weird. I look like I got nothing but pores. All right, here we go. Need to shave and all that jazz, but we ain't finna do that right now. What we're about to try to do is pull one more Clotho. I don't even think I can, but we'll see. I pulled one yesterday. I pulled another SSR. I think I pulled a Diane. And I think well, it's easy for me to check. Let me see where I am on Clotho's potential. Did I pull another Clotho? I remember being happy about getting Diane. I keep repeating myself. I remember being happy about that, but I cannot remember if I pulled another Clotho. I think I have only pulled her twice. Yeah. So then the next one would put me at P6. It was Diane that I got, and I did not get. I don't think I got Clotho. I don't think so. So, it is what it is. Oh, anyway, so let's see. I know that we did this. The screen is now messing with me because it's so. Yeah. All right. Anyway, so let's see. We do have. I think that's what the mail is. You've got mail. Do we have? Yep, orbs. I'm so happy they did this orbs thing. It's a nice little thing to look forward to. Albeit, I think is this the last day of it? This might be the last day of it. I can't remember what day was supposed to end because it's only 10 days of it. But yeah. And actually, let me go ahead and check this real quick. The announcements. Developer notes 12, which I already went through. I don't think that they have any other notes, just patches for issues that they were fixing. Yeah, that was the 20th, right? So they've put in some patches to fix some stuff. I hope they fix that camera thing. I didn't read this carefully enough to know. Just breezed through it yesterday. And then the maintenance, let's see, server packs, recommend, blah, blah, blah. All right, so this is the stuff I was reading yesterday. Okay. Cool. All right. So it is what it is. Now I will try to pull. I'm missing King. He's the only one I'm missing. Not to mention, I need 9 more pulls in order to get my last Clotho. And then we just sit and wait for who's next. Does anybody have a clue who's next? I have no idea. But then we just sit and wait for who's next. I hope it's Merlin. We just sit and wait for who's next. Okay, so I'm not gonna get anything. I already got Diane yesterday, so I'm not really too worried about saving this. This is gonna be a bunch of trash. So we'll just go through. I don't even know why I still do the one by one thing, but I do. Oh, Hauser. Not like I don't have 40 copies of him. Albeit Hauser is the next one I need to develop after I get done with Slater. So we will go up to hero info. Slater is the one that I'm working on of the SRs at the moment. Which his masteries, well, I've already got one done. We can get that one and that one. Oh, my phone's buzzing. I don't know why I said it like that. I'm in an odd mood. Sorry. All right. I need to stop. I need to calm down. Anyway. So there is this reticence that I have about moving forward on the Masters just because I feel like I don't want to waste resources. So smart money might be on me actually looking into Slater to establish my understanding of who he is. Now I have been told that you can do a minimalist build of him. However, I kind of want to build him fully. Just like if I'm gonna do it, and then do a guide on him. Um, yeah. Anyway, that is the debate. So what I will do is I'll go through his kit, and I think it's the axe that gives the crit rate, right? Bloodstain, their crit damage. So when an allied hero attacks a bleeding enemy, their crit damage increases by 30%. And then how do I apply those bleeds? I inflict bleeds with this. And I don't think I have any other SRs that apply bleed. He has to be the one to do it, correct? So you step in with him, apply the bleeds, and then pull him back out. So then shouldn't he be built up to a certain degree just so he can withstand? Well, I guess if you have three other strong characters that have a shared HP bar, then I guess it's not, I mean, I don't want his defense to be low either because then it'll eat up our health bar. Ooh, I'm conflicted actually. The axe was the first mastery I did. I think I should do them all. Give him his armor. Get some armor for him. I don't know if I'm going to get his armor just yet. That's another resource thing where I feel like I have to not even feel like I have to waste cube keys in order to do it. But I mean, we can look at that path real fast. Build up one of his suits of armor to help him apply. That's I just like the way that looks. That's cold. I like that a lot. All right. You know what? Yeah, I've decided. We're going to go ahead and work on Slater. And I know it sounds like I did it based off of that skin I just saw. And I'm not saying that's not it, but that's not it. But it's not it. It contributed, but that's not it. Okay, so let's go ahead and check out the armor. Right fast for Slater. Then we will. I think I'm gonna need to go into one of the dungeons I really don't want to go into, and not in the sense of like it's gonna be hard or the boss challenges, but it's gonna be like a waste of cube keys. I'm gonna use 10 cube keys on one of these craptastic boss challenges to get the chest piece in order to build his armor. And that sucks, but at least that gives me 500 star fragments. So then that'll put me closer to pulling more Clotho. Let's switch up on you. Yeah, this one. Debuff duration plus 25%. And I am not in the place in the game where I'm willing. Well, that's the stun side. I was about to say, well, for Star Guardian stuff, which I seem to get all over the damn place, maybe. Damage over time. Elemental burst. So chances are if an attack on an enemy taking damage over time results in a critical hit, the damage over time interval decreases by 16% for 10 seconds. I kind of like this one more than this one, which this one seems to be designed for his axe, but I kind of like the increase the duration by 25%. Now, I don't have any of those pieces because I did something stupid in the beginning of the game. Is this like City of Heroes? Are you talking City of Heroes, that old school? I think you've asked me this before. Like that old school game from like the late 90s? I'm going to lean towards new, if that's the game you're referring to. Otherwise, I don't know what City of Heroes you're talking about. Um, let's see, boss challenge. This dude I gotta fight. It's a waste of 10 cube keys for that chest piece. Can't craft it anywhere. So here we go. How are we going to attack old buddy? I don't need much, honestly. So let's just run up in him. Pause. Oh, I could have used Daisy here to try to stun him. As opposed to having Clotho stand there and do nothing because I don't need heals right now. He's not going to be the guy who's going to require... that... The one time you jump. The one time you jump. How are you not getting... Why are you not applying burst gauge to Buddy? Hey, guys. Or does he not get burst gauge until he gets stunned? Which means I should have brought Daisy for sure, for sure. Well, if that's the case, I might as well just go out here with Meliodas and just do more damage. Which is kind of ridiculous. Let's go, Melly. All right, so let's see. Oh, that got the burst gauge up immediately. Hey, why? What? You are out of your ever-loving mind. What was that? Like, what actually was that? That is obnoxious. Come on. Yeah, so I'm going to bring in... Why'd you jump so far? You've never done that before, I don't think. At least I don't remember it. What in the world? Okay, so we finally got... Okay, they're coming through. Yeah, 2004 came out. I'm going to lean towards no. I'm trying to remember City of Heroes because I remember actually having that game. I wonder... Meliodas, come on now. Hop up. Yep. Can we get the burst gauge on this thing? Or probably not. There we go. Clear boss challenge. Woo-hoo. Now let me waste these 10 cube keys on this piece of crap. All right. Lego. Better have a chest piece in there too, dog. Where's my cube? Hello? Am I insane? Where's the cube that I get when I clear this? Or do they already do the patch of where you don't need to... Where is it? Bruh. Do we no longer... Oh, there it is. How is it way over here? All right. There we go. I was about to leave the dungeon. Oh, there's a chest piece we need, so at least we got that. So, next up, what we need for Slater is, I think, those pants. I'm guessing it's going to be another Boss challenge. Yep, this is going to be another waste. So this one. Let's go. It got shut down and relaunched. Now it's called City of... Oh, they relaunched it. Wait. Because now you're about to mess up my day. I already didn't do... I was already trying to get back into NTE. Is City of Heroes like now a thing? Is it now a thing? And did they update the graphics and all that jazz? Stuff I need to check for. Stuff I need to check for immediately. But is it now a thing? And actually, you know what? Clotho, though I say that she's the... I left the thing already. This is just in the interest of time. Though I say Clotho is one of the best in the game right now, putting in Daisy just because getting through these smaller bosses. So yes, so it's like out again with updated graphics and okay. Because I remember liking City of Heroes, but I don't remember City of Heroes, if that makes sense. I remember loving that game. So now I got to go get City of Heroes, which would be, again, like NTE, one of those, this is what I do in my private time for fun kind of games. But I have absolutely no problem firing that back up. I kind of want to... Hold up. There's too many games, man. I don't have enough hours. I do not have enough hours. City of Heroes, Homecoming. I mean, 13 reasons to join City of Heroes Homecoming. Is it free to play? Oof. Oh, this is dangerous. And I'm guessing it's only on this is dangerous. Why'd you tell me this, man? Why'd you tell me this? This is a problem. Absolutely a problem. Wait, why'd you do that? This is absolutely a problem. If this is something I can, on January 4th, 2024, first the server launch, limited license. This is absolutely a problem. Lies, give me a million. This is absolutely unofficial homecoming wiki. Did they even change the okay, sorry. It looks like they didn't even change the cover art. City of Villains. I forgot about that. Okay. All right. Now we got a problem. There's too much stuff I want to play and not enough time. Who would have ever thought I would have wished for human cloning so I could play more video games? That's odd. All right, so let's go back to that boss challenge, try to get those pants while I sit here and contemplate how on earth I'm going to work into my schedule a fourth game. I've already stopped playing Marvel Strike Force because, well, they're trying to get you to buy their characters now without, well, it is what it is. NTE, I haven't touched in a week, and I need to get back to it. I'm kind of like waning. They can't, it's copyrighted. I'm kind of not waning on Seven Deadly Sins, but like some stuff. You play this all day, every day, then it's like I'll play it a couple hours and then be done with it. And then look for something else to play, which could be that City of Heroes Homecoming or From Neverness to Everness, which I'm supposed to be doing. Anyway, sorry. These kind of complaints for stuff that's unnecessary. Oh, for stuff that's unnecessary. Okay. I hope it's free. Is it free to play though? I don't know if you said like it's free to play or not. Because then if it costs like $60 to buy, then I think that's made the decision for me. But let's go. Oh wait, I forgot. This is the dungeon where you have to. Why is this even a thing? All right, let's go. Update, yeah, NT is on June 6th, yeah. I gotta, and I have not made any progress. I know, I think, was it you where they were like, they've done, where someone was like, yeah, I've done this stuff and now I'm just waiting for more content because they put a lot of hours into that game. And I haven't. And what I need to do is properly shift this. Oh no, she has her shield. So this wasn't even worth me bringing her in. That's some BS. For the love of all things. Okay. My dumb fault. Oh, but at least I'm stacking the burst gauge up fast. Come over here. Let me hurry up and kill you. Thanks. Oh, well, I guess I didn't even need Daisy for that. Son of a bee. Better have these pants, dog. Got my pants. All right. No, it's free. Okay. Okay. See, you've introduced a new problem. I love the problem, but damn it, it's a problem because now City of Heroes. I'm gonna need to do that. When am I gonna do that? I have to actually be an adult sometimes too. You know what I'm saying? Like this is a problem. Okay, this is a problem. Because now you're taking me back to high school. Wait, no, it came out in 2004, taking me back to college with my old Sony Vaio computer that was bought for me, even though I was like, we shouldn't be buying a Sony computer. But you can't tell grown folks nothing. You know better, right? I ended up opening the half of that thing and leaving it open because I was doing so much in and out, pulling out stuff in and out. I'll give you $1 million in the City of Heroes. Thank you, sir. Let me download it first. I'm not going to download it now because my PC is already having issues, if you couldn't tell about the Bleach thing yesterday, which I think I deleted, so maybe you couldn't tell. But yeah, I'm going to get a hold of it. Well, no, it's on my phone now, so it should be good. We should be good there. And I'm assuming it's PC gaming, so I can just... Yep, Windows, Launchcat for Mac, whatever, dog. Okay. Got him. Thank you for the good news, though. You've given me, is this a good problem or a bad problem to have? Oh, is this a good problem or bad problem to have? I don't know, but it's a problem that I appreciate having right now. I don't even think I farmed my platinum yesterday. I got to start doing the daily stuff. Did I miss platinum yesterday? I think I got it. Anyway, let's go ahead and we can't engrave it just yet because I still need one of those seals. So and also I wanted to change some of the passive properties. Yay, it's at a merchant. Let's go buy one of them. How long have you been playing City of Heroes Homecoming? How long have you been in that game? There she is. Don't even know why I pulled out Midnight. Yep. Oh, I got 11. How did I get 11? I'm not going. Okay, whatever. I guess I'll buy one of these because I think that's just good practice to get those. And then I'll buy this. And then I'll sit on my other 700. Some areas I have like 2, and then others I have 772. Remember, you can create your own hero, your own colors. I know, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm excited. Oh, you've been playing for 3 years? I'm slacking. Okay. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm happy about. That's what I remember about the game is making like my own custom hero and selecting the powers. I can't even remember what the powers were. I'm sure I put, I don't remember. But it's giving me all the feels now. It's giving me all the happy vibes right now. So I'm excited to try it out. That'll have to be tonight when I get back. Tonight when I get back is when I'll try to fire it up a little bit. Yeah. Okay, so now we can go back to the crafting lady. Boom, bada boom. Super curious what that's gonna be like. But I will. Oh, I don't know if I'm streaming tomorrow or not. I'm probably streaming tomorrow. I'll let you know tomorrow once I've like downloaded it, and I gotta stay focused. Once I've downloaded it and put have a username and all the other stuff, I'll let you know. I didn't know a hacker hacked the game. I didn't know that. So wait, so the guy once the game was shut, you mean like the original City of Sins once that was shut down, somebody hacked it to like keep it alive, basically? Okay, so there's a costume plus 500 more star fragments. Um, sure, why not? Let's put him in a suit and equip it. Cool. Now, the only issue is, which isn't truly an issue, I can craft another suit, right? Another set of armor. I can do it for a Hauser, I think. I can do those two things again. 20 cube keys is worth 500 star fragments. That's a good trade-off. So let me go to Hauser right fast and be sure that, yep, he needs exactly the same things. Hauser's going to be next on my list of SRs to do it. That's crazy. Can he do the same thing for DC Legends? Can he hack? I can't remember who the developers are. WB. Can he hack, get DC Legends and pull that out so we can put that on the server somewhere and run DC Legends forever? Can we do that, please? Jeez. All right. So I'm going to run at these bosses again. So I will be able to, and I know I'm complaining, but I do have a ton of cube keys right now. I have stacked them up a bit. But we'll switch that just for funsies. And then we'll go back at these two bosses, try to get the chest plate in the legs, and come back, craft this for Hauser. That'll put me at approximately 2,000 star fragment. Once that's done, then I can go pull for Clotho. I only need 9 to get to the 120. So, should be good. Same game, Marvel Heroes. Yeah. I, was it or Marvel was it Marvel Heroes or Marvel Alliance or something? There was one game that every time I did a YouTube video with DC Legends, still would get it in the stream. People were saying how much they missed that game and it was amazing. And it was Marvel something. I can't remember exactly what it was now, but it was Marvel something. Every time I was like, not every time, but it was so often that people were complaining about like it was a similar game to DC Legends and Marvel Strike Force and all other stuff. They thought it was better. It came out like 2010 around the time like before Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes came out and was clearly like ahead of its time. And so it was around for a long time too, if I'm not mistaken. And a lot of people were really upset when that game was shut down. Shut them down. Hey, come here. What, you stomping on my flower? That's not nice. That is very not nice, sir. Let's see. Now we're here. We are here. And you're dead. So this should be the fastest clear time ever. 56 seconds. For those people who get like, I don't even know how you do 20 seconds. I don't get it. But it is what it is, right? Got my pants. And then we get one more for the chest plate. And we can make Hauser's. Oh, and the seal. And then we can make Hauser's armor. Cool. Cool. I guess transition. All right. Next, boss challenge. We will go to you. Wait. All right. I just realized something that I misread in the achievements for the game in order to unlock stuff. Anyway, so let's go ahead and get Daisy out there. Chalk. Wait, Marvel Heroes is back too. Okay, so then it must not have been Marvel Heroes. But here's my question. What's up with the games being brought back? Not even like in a negative way. Is there like a specific route to why? Oh, wow. He's already stunned. Thank you, Daisy. Let's hop up. Yo, why is everybody trash at climbing this dude except for Meliodas? Can we get up here, please? Thank you. And then Meliodas, can you do that for me? And then do this for me? Okay, cool. I'm surprised. Like, I need to look up Marvel Heroes again. I think because there was, or was it called Marvel Alliance of Heroes or something? It was something like that that came out. I want to say about 10 years ago that people were still missing very fondly, or thinking of or talking about very fondly. There we go. Dungeon cleared. New record, minute and 8 seconds. We got our chest plate. We got our chest plate. Let's see. Actually, you know what I'm surprised is still around? That it says 2016. This must not have been the game I was thinking of. Or was it? Maybe it was. All right. Anyway, we need to go get another seal, which I'm assuming is going to be at a seal shop. I wish there was a way for me to see what like the number of all the currencies I have, so I know which shop to go to. Because I don't think I have enough. Maybe here. Maybe here. Well, let's see if I have enough currency here. Marvel Heroes Omega. Yeah, Marvel Heroes 2015, Marvel Heroes 2016, Marvel Heroes Omega. So it was released in 2013. I think this was that game. No, 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 it wasn't this game. It wasn't this game. It was a different one. It's a console game? Okay. Interesting. Interesting, interesting, interesting. All right. So let's go ahead and find where the seals are. Only one seal can be bought. Yeah, from that specific store, right? Because each store should have a different, like, whatchamahoo's it. Unless it's like just one a week per merchant, and that seems ridiculous. If it is, there's another massive flaw in the game. All right, so. Oh no. Oh wait, maybe. It's on PC because it says here there's a console release. 2015, Disney announced that it's ending its relationship with Godzilla. Shut down at the end of 2016. The game and the website. Oh, this might be the other version of it. Where was I? Just got myself completely turned around. All right, there we go. Let's head back in that direction. So then the only place they sell those seals. Sorry, what's up, Spike? The only place they sell those seals is in Leonis. They don't sell them at any other seal shops. Because then that sucks. Yeah, only that vendor sells them on a weekly reset. Then what the am I? Y'all suck. Y'all suck. All right, so then we will go to Hauser as intended. Oh, and what's up? I please. And I think I said what's up, Spike. Let's see. So they have to buy it in a bundle. How about Kiss My? And they won't even let you buy it on the cheap. Y'all suck. That can't be right. You can only buy one seal every week. That is stupid. Okay, that is stupid. That makes me not want to play right now. That's one of the dumbest things. And if I want more, I have to spend $12 on it. That does not seem right. Or doesn't feel right, I should say. That is stupid. That makes me want to stop playing the game. And the only thing they ever try to sell you are the gold ones. In terms of like where this shop goes. Right? They only try to sell you these. They don't try to sell you the other ones anyway. That's bull shnikes. Hmm. 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 Let's see. Really? They don't sell it anywhere else? Not one other place. That is so lame. Oh, yeah. Also, this dungeon I need to do again. Not like I don't have 750 of these credits already and have bought everything in this store. Mediocrity at play. Let me stop. That seal thing is obnoxious. Like exceedingly obnoxious. As a matter of fact, let me check something. What is this? I'm sitting here going through my head and the other like vendors, like trying to be like, you're not right. But as I sit here and think through it, not even at the exchange. City of Heroes have 5 new power sets since relaunch. Okay. I'm gonna I'm gonna City of Heroes is a tonight thing. Because that's gonna take me right back to being I was gonna say like a kid, but I guess in 2004 I was 20. So yeah, I was a kid, but like that takes me right back to teenage years. Oh, okay, that'd be so much fun. That would be so much fun. All right. Uh, this has me so jaded right now. So jaded. All right, so let me go ahead and check the crafting table. Oh yeah, I got a bunch of salt. I don't even remember why I got all that stuff. There was something that I was building towards. And I think it was it the healing potions or what? Yeah, that's what it was. I was doing the healing potions last night. That's exactly what it was. Let's just go gather this real quick. Just so I have something to do while I try to reassess what I'm about to do with this game right now. So annoying. All right. Then how did so many people build so many sets? I still don't get it. Yeah, I know you've been watching since DC Legends. But here I would ask this question though. I would ask this question because I think you said that. Wait, what was the game you said? You said they brought back. Watch your melee vid. You say he can't activate Flame Sword passive, but he can be TW. Tried to tell you in the stream before, but you didn't believe me. I watched it. That's what I was saying. He could activate it with a combined attack, but then is he technically activating it, or is it the other person who's doing it? Like in order to activate, he can convert it to a darkness, but he doesn't activate the thing. Like we can do it again, but I think when you were on stream, I went and showed you. If it's a combined attack, that activates the bar, but then it's still the question of like, is he activating it? Because the thing I'll go to is this thing here. Burst gauges cannot be charged directly after activating a burst gauge of another element. Attacking the darkness will trigger a darkness burst. So another element would do it. Unless I'm just completely off base. Oh, well, y'all serious about City of Heroes? That's kind of awesome. Does it include City of Villains? I do not know. Big Sweet, do they have City of Villains? So I guess converting it is activating it? And then that's where the Black Flame Sword comes in? Is that when he converts the bar, they consider that it's activating it. Whereas I was consider activating it like when they hit it at the top. It says after activating a burst of another element, attacking with darkness will trigger a darkness burst. So it's still not even saying that darkness activates it. Oh no, it's not implying. That's like that's one of the criteria, which is like it includes all the games. Oh come on, man, you're killing me over here, Big Sweet. All right, no, that's it's an all-encompassing thing. So when it comes down to, how do I put it? When you're weighing the weapons back and forth between each other, you have to account for everything in a sense. And then one tick box is here, one tick box is there. So like it not activating the passive, or if the passive isn't using the Black Flame Sword, but the passive not being effective, that's the server to join. Okay. Then that is not a minus, but that would have been a big plus. Does that make sense? The crit damage is the reason you go. Crit damage is awesome. It also, on the one I had, because of the, oh my God, I got it. Okay, let me go to the thing so I can see what you're talking about. So I can show you what I'm talking about, because I feel like I'm describing something that I could very easily just show you. Again, to anyone else watching, I like this kind of discourse. This is good. Respectful. Someone was a jackass on a comment section before, and I just deleted them and banned them. But which is stupid for YouTube. I will say this: it's so funny. When you ban a person on YouTube, they won't let you ban them and prevent them from seeing your content. All they do is they hide it from everybody else but that person. So that person will drop a bunch of whatever disrespectful stuff they want to on your comment section, and they'll see it from their YouTube account, but then nobody else who views the video can see those comments, which I think is worse, because you're shouting into an abyss that you don't know is an abyss, and then you think that you're just being ignored, right? As opposed to just being like, yo, you violated these terms, so you're not able to watch this person's content anymore. Do better so you don't get banned from other channels, right? Anyway, that's hilarious to me. That's absolutely hilarious to me that they don't let you do it. All right, so what I was referring to, or just to like, okay, that's how we can do it. I had an increased crit chance as well, right? So the crit chance here was going to put me up close to 70%, if I'm not mistaken. It was like 68 something. And then plus the crit damage would have put me at 125% crit damage, which means that the new buzzword is I would have stable crit, but I would have consistent crit. And so then that means that I would have increased damage of 125% for that time being, right? Now, the passive looms large here, because activating a burst increases the attack by 25% and crit chance by 6% for 10 seconds. So that would have been awesome if he's activating the burst gauge, and that's another plus. But the real benefit of this weapon to me was the crit damage and the crit chance. Does that make sense? So like it's cool. This is cool. That's cool. That's very good. But it would have been like icing on the cake. Whereas like all the chocolate and the goodness of the cake, I'm not a big icing person. All the goodness of the cake was the crit chance and crit rate. Maybe I just didn't explain that clearly enough when I was talking about it. Whereas here, I was actually anti this weapon because not anti, but like this weapon was at a detriment to me because the darkness attack is a flat stat and I am not for flat stats. If you watch any of my other content, you'll see that I'm always chasing percentage. The second I see flat on any stat, I'm like, done. I'm out. Done. I'm out. Even though this darkness attack, well now, before I did this last limit break, the darkness attack was higher than the dadgum equipment attack, right? So it was like double, but at the same time, the reason why I'm not for it goes right to what I just said and I didn't even mean to. My equipment attack is higher now because I leveled up the weapon by doing more limit break. But then my damage doesn't scale with it. I still have the same amount of darkness attack. It's flat. I don't like that. So going over to the Black Flame Sword, based off of just those two things, was like I'd rather take the crit damage and the crit chance because then as I scale up my attack and my damage and the weapon, I'm going to have just higher crit damage just out of it being a percent and not flat. The problem then comes in, and this is where I did switch it. And part of it was because I had already put limit break resources into this weapon when I was first starting out. You know what I'm talking about. So now each normal skill uses darkness, increases darkness by 15%. That's the percent that scales, right? So, and then for 7 seconds or whatever. So if I can get more darkness attacking, who knows what weapons and accessories and everything else I can get, I have that now as a percentage, and then using the normal skill consecutively within 5 seconds of an enemy with a burst already activated, increases ultimate move damage by 22%. Percentage scales, right? So the weapon itself is better now given how it's built or whatever, but even if it was at lower levels, it would have been better as it goes up because of those percentage values over the flat stat values. So then that's why this one, for me, came out on top. Not to mention the fact that it is very, very tailored to him because once you have the great sword, if you hit the special attack twice if he's below P5 and then once if he's at P5, then you get the 2 haste that you need in order for you to be able to spam the normal skill while you're attacking the burst gauge. So it wasn't just like, oh, that passive over there, I can't use what it was. It would have been more. That would have been cool. However, even if that passive did activate on that weapon because of the scaling of the darkness damage here and the scaling of the ultimate move here, that's got me leaning way back on this weapon, even though I do not like the darkness flat stat. Is that making sense? Hope that made sense. I'm not saying I'm right either, but that's just where my logic was going. It wasn't just because of the passive thing. And maybe I did not explain that well enough. I still remember you make your own super base. Oh yeah. I need a chiropractor, dog. Okay. So that is that with the weapons. Attacking an enemy without burst activated increases all elemental burst efficiency by 12% for 15 seconds. This is a nice weapon to put on somebody. Too bad it's a long sword and not a rapier or gauntlets. Dual blades? See the problem? You're helping with the burst efficiency, but you're not giving a weapon that would be designed for building the burst gauge. The Black Flame calcs show that is better, though 100%. But that's what I'm saying. It depends on your build, but you can stick with that if you want to. It's fine. Um, there's not a for me. There's not a cookie cutter. This is definitively better because yeah. But if that's what you like, go for it. I've given my explanation. Um, so going back to no, I lost my train of thought. Itchy. Completely lost my train of thought now. It was that long sword with the which this long sword will never be used. Oh, that was the other thing too. That was the other thing too. It was these that I was trying to build, which meant that I had to go to the spiders dungeon. I really want these dual blades. I hate the spider's nest with a passion that will never die. And I'd have to run it twice because the max number of these things, because I'm not doing Abyss. The max number. Oh wait, or do they allow you to do a bit? What are you doing over here, buddy? What is this? You're gonna die for interrupting me. I noticed with Furzin, they put you right in front of the last Daddy Long Legs, whatever the hell he's called. They put you right in front of him from the start, from the beginning. Whoa, there's Star Fragment there. There you go. Where are we going? There it is. Buying. I wonder if that's the same for the Spider Queen. Shakira. I'm tempted to see, but I really, really don't want to fight her. Like, really, really. But if they start me off at her, like where she is the one. But then at the same time, if she is the one in the abyss, I mean, I guess I still have to fight her twice. Let's see. Jesus, I hate this thing so much. I'm strong enough, theoretically. Fire and darkness. Are they starting me at the very beginning where I'm facing her directly, or is it like I gotta go through this dungeon? Nope, gotta go through the whole daggum dungeon. Ugh. Big Sweet, you got me think. I kind of want to. Seven Deadly Sins is wholly unsatisfying right now, and you've been talking about City of Heroes, and that has me kind of like. That kind of has me like sitting there thinking like, there's a shortcut in the spider. Where is it? Do I still have to? Here's the problem though. If it is a problem, still got to fight her twice. I just hate fighting that thing. I hate fighting that thing. And as much as I go into the accessories for, I can show my spider quote unquote team right now, which I've amended thanks to looking at the leaderboards for the people who go through the spider dungeon. And I'm sitting here trying to stack, especially on Gila. I'm trying to go into the armor and stack up like fire burst efficiency, all element defense, fire attack, like these other sub stats that help build up the stats for your character. I'm trying to like do this for all of them. Grudge of the Spider Nest, golf. And I still don't feel like, and I think it's the way I fight. I think it's my fighting style. Maybe I'm off base. The room after the lasers. The room. Oh, that's still pretty far. I get exactly what you. I know exactly where you're talking about. Okay, I'll give that a shot. Why not? What do I have to lose? Um, Earth defense. That does nothing, but we need her there. Darkness defense, crit chance. See, stuff like that is what I mean by like how you build on the outside. I have this crit chance substat. That's awesome. I would love to have another crit chance there. Barrier efficiency. Boo, I need to change that, but this is giving me another 10% crit. So just from these three pieces, I have 17% crit. I would love to have another crit chance stat on one of these things. I mean, honestly, what's stopping me from checking to see if I have anything? Does Manny's piece, that's magic efficiency. And there's no other gold. Boo. Okay. No money in City of Heroes, and you'll level up with any level. Okay. You said that. Okay. Here's the other thing, too. I got to make sure to join this server if I can. It might be different because I'm in Switzerland, but let's see. Let me add it to the notepad real quick, and then I will be sure to try to join that server as well. Here we go. Okay. Alpha. There we go. All right. So let's try the shortcut. We got the folks. You guys will see how horrible I am at dealing with the spider. Hate that dungeon so much. So much hatred for that dungeon. Actually, truth, you know what? No, I'm just gonna try this anyway. Let's just see what happens in the abyss level. What's up, Chan? How you doing? I am in the state. I am in the unenviable position of going into the spider's dungeon. I'm gonna try to sprint through. This is the abyss, which I'm sure I'm gonna lose because I am just bad at spider dungeon. I am just bad at it. I'm blaming the dungeon. I think it's a terrible boss, and by terrible I mean like I don't like it. I'm not saying the gameplay and everything else. I'm sure there's people who get to this challenge and they love it. I hate it with a passion that will never die. I will be on my deathbed, a 80-year-old man surrounded by his grandchildren, and be like, you know what the thing was that really messed with me, that I really hated? That spider. What do you mean, Grandpa? Look, I'm gonna need you to go and does Google still exist? Go Google that. All right, so here's this. Past the lasers. Get away from me, spiders. Get away from me, spiders. All right, so here, past the laser. There. I hate that there's always that one that follows. All right, so after the lasers, you said good, just playing. Okay, will y'all stop? Jeez, why are y'all so thirsty? Go away. What is going on here? Die. For the love of all things. Okay, sorry. Are you a City of Heroes for the auction house? Hmm? I don't even remember. I need to play. Ah, you got me too excited. Okay, so after the room with the lasers, there's no timer here anymore, right? So the room after the lasers, turn right and hit through the wall. So this is the room with the lasers. I assume you don't mean turn right and hit this wall. So I guess it is get out of this room. More spiders. Why are you still alive? Nobody likes you. Turning right here, that's just this wall. So I assume you mean once I get up through here, turn right and hit this wall? Oh, that's what's up. We may disagree on weapons, but we can agree that you helped me out with this a lot. Okay. Yeah. All right. Let's see if we can handle this woman. So first things first, let's go ahead and eat something. Use attack. Wait, what? You cannot use in combat. Who am I fighting? I ain't fighting nobody. Damn it! I already hit the hole in the wall. But I'm not fighting anybody. What you mean combat? Why am I so upset right now? I'm not taking another action. I'm walking, dog. All right, so here we go. Thank you. Thank you. One more time to try to eat this stuff. Oh God, I'm gonna fail at this miserably. I hate this thing. I hate this thing. By the way, for those of you who may know, before I go into this, because I have 600 seconds, aka 10 minutes, why they couldn't put 10 minutes, whatever. Any tips on dealing with this thing that I hate so very much before I run up in here, increasing my defense and my attack, my offense. The plan is to drop Daisy, let her go ahead and do her thing with that damage with the bolt, try to stun the lady, and then build up the burst gauge as much as possible and go at it. The thing I hate the most about this little zombie is that she jumps all the time. So here we go. Oh yeah, you guys, what's up, buddies? Oh, and of course this guy shows up. I just healed. There's nothing in here that I ever want, right? Not the healing potions or any of that other stuff. Okay. And do we still have to contend with this dude, or can I just fly over there? We don't have glider access, right? Nah. So we still got to deal with you. Boo. All right. Well, this will get me some more stuff. And I guess give me a scale on how difficult. Oh, I did not, you son of a bee. Burst gauge activated. Boo. Die. Die. I'm going to have to eat some more food. That sucks. Stunned. We love when you're stunned. That is fantastic. Nope, nope. Stay stunned. You didn't hear what I said. We like it when you're stunned. You should have stayed that way. I'm going to lose at the Spider Queen so bad. I'm barely beating this soldier. Look at this. Look at this. This is terrible work. Absolutely terrible work. Absolutely terrible work. Look at this. I suck. This is why I need Diane. Or Clotho. Where are you at? I thought I was doing a pretty good job of dodging and all that stuff. Stay over there. No, stay over there. What are you doing? All right, Meliodas, come on, handle, buddy. I suck. Oh, you think this spider is the annoying one? This spider is the easy one. It's the other spider that I will. Oh, I hate it so much. It's Shakira that I hate. This spider is the easy one to me. I say easy. Check out my health bar, but it is to me. To me. To me. Shakira is the I will hate you forever spider. All right, so let's eat now. Use up all my cheap food. Fire attack by 10%. 30% chance to increase. You know what? You know what? You know what? You know what? Probably should have ate this too. Don't ever say I'm not a genius. Okay, so I mean, ow, that hurts. Let's save that one. Flight stamp, whatever. At that. What does this one do? Stamp. The reason I'm checking so carefully is because I think it's the last stat that sticks. So if I put, oh, you mean the main spider? Okay, yeah. All right, cool. Because I think, well, no, someone told me that the main spider was easy for them, and I was like, the devil is a liar. But do I have any other like just crappy food I can just toss in real quick? Yeah, see, if I do attack here, this 7% will bump off the 10%, the 12% I have from the other food. It's the last stat that carries, not the, it doesn't stack on top of each other. Or it doesn't like discern itself from like, oh, this is 7, you had 12. It just, from what I understand, it just takes it over. Oh, this is going to suck so bad. And I'm already at 8 minutes. I feel like I should eat the 12. Let's see. This is going to be terrible. So terrible. And you know what? Let's just go ahead and get the shield up. Let's just go ahead and get Daisy out there. Let's do this. Let's do this. And let's run away. We'll keep you in front. See, already I hate you. I have no more stamina to dodge, so why am I doing this? That was a fun thing to see have happen to you, all the pain and blood. That was nice. Get away. Okay. And then that. And then this. That is not what I intended to do. That was a terrible move. That was absolutely horrible. So now we do this, and that's poorly timed. We can do this. Also not exactly great timing. Focus fire. I think I'm going to end up using, and I'm not even joking, all my healing potions. Like every single one of them. I just want this woman dead. And now she runs over me. Just die. Just please die. Not even going to give you the chance to get low. Not going to happen. Uh-oh. So now we run over here. And they hit me before I can hit this dadgum thing. That's nice of you guys. I love you the most. Where's the other one? These exploding spiders suck at life. How are you still around? I'm about to die from this thing. Please, please, please. Here we go. And I'm dead. Last time I'm gonna try it, and if not, I'm going back to Nightmare. I hate this abyss spider. It is a thing. It is absolutely terrible. I hate this spider so much. Burst efficiency. Why the hell not? Who knows? It is an absolutely terrible time. It makes me not want to play this game. Okay, how much health do I have? And then what do you do? Why the hell not? I don't know. That sucked so hard. And I'm sure it's me. I'm sure there's something I'm not doing properly or whatever the hell, but God, does it have to be this bad? Oh, I hate you so much. Why do you keep. You know what? I'm wondering if. Yeah, look at that. I'm already down on life. Like that much. Ugh, I'm just not ready for it. I need to just stack up, build my team more, get more potential, I guess, because this is not going to go at all. Like I'm tempted to, and I'm not even joking. I don't know if fire and damage over time is even worth it enough um, to keep Gila on the team over Diane or someone else like Clotho who can give me more heals. Because right now it does not seem worth it to keep them. I'm having to use ultimate attacks to take out these daggum sacks of whatever they are. Every other spider that's popping up right now is exploding and knocking me off my base. So I can't even do anything with regards to that. And now I'm going to die again because I can't move. What's up, face? I hate this thing. I absolutely hate this thing. Absolutely hate this thing. This spider is going to be the reason why I stopped this stream early. I absolutely hate it. It's not even fun. Okay. So I'm going to run in this dungeon, the easier one, because what the hell is the benefit of the harder one anyway? Y'all can keep them fragments. Don't play this game, but I have heard about it. Mixed reviews used to play Gold Cross, but lost interest. Might have a new. It's good, but when you're at the stage where I'm at right now, now's not the time to ask me about the game. I'm really frustrated with it right now. So now's not the time. I do like the game a lot. I think it's really good, but I can see where it's too grindy. I can see where Netmarble is trying to get us to spend money on it. Free to play aspects, the RP aspects are good. I like the mechanics, I like the diversity amongst the characters and stuff. But right now really isn't the time to ask me because I am so frustrated and furious with this game. So, and they did just make some adjustments to some of the dungeons that are very much like pay to win friendly. Let's put it that way. If I explain it to you, you won't get what I mean by like all the tags and stuff. But they've done some things that I could understand why there's mixed reviews. Let's put it that way. Use a healer comp, or you can jump around a bit before you attack the little orbs. So wait, hold up. Those little mother. Anyway, I hate those things. They're just kamikaze spiders. I don't like them. Hold on. I'm gonna check. I want to truly read what you have to say right here. Bet. And I get to chill here for a minute, right? Wait, what? There's no shortcut for this thing. I go through the whole thing. Only Abyss has the shortcut. And what are you doing? Why are you still following me? Oh, I hate this dungeon so much. And you know what? I'm taking out my anger right here, right now. All of you are going to die because I am upset. Endless drive is right, damn it. Okay. So you only get the shortcut. Yeah, Marvel Future Fight, Marvel Future Revolution was also a Netmarble game that I did content for all of a month before I realized like, oh, y'all just want me to pay $500 a month for a game. So, yeah, they are traps. Yeah, you have to let them jump. No, I know. I still hate them. I still hate them. Like I know exactly what they are. I still hate them. Use a healer, or you can jump around a bit before you attack the little orbs, so the exploding spiders die first. I see what you mean. Well, the healer, or the idea that I was going to go for, sorry, getting distracted. The thing I was going to go for was to put Clotho in and then use her. Yeah, I know you guys want to do this. Let's just do it this way. And then use the fact that did that in the wrong order. Use the fact that Clotho gives you heals based off of being attacked, the room wards. Like that was the idea or the plan I was thinking of. But I just hate that spider so much. I'm not even trying it. I do not care. I just don't want that thing in my life. Not fun at all. But yeah, it is Netmarble. Keep your guard up. But if you go into it understanding like, yo, they're just trying to come at my cash. So I'm going to have to just accept like being the free to play is only going to get up to certain levels, and I'm going to have fun within it, which that's most mobile games now anyway. Like they're going to cater to the whales and try to give the free to play players, which I'm not a whale. I do spend, but then try to give the free to play players like some stuff. You just have to accept that you'll never be able to compete with the whales once you accept that fact, because they're not going to let you. Once you accept that fact, then it can be okay. It's fine. To me, I understand where other folks get frustrated and want fairness, but fair is a place where they judge pigs and have amusement rides. It's not how the world works. So, see what I mean? All that exploding, all that exploding. No reason. What fresh hell is this? Okay. Let's turn around and deal with you guys now. Yeah. Actually, funnily enough, Daisy seems to be the best at dealing with these spiders. The lightning is really, really helpful. They do not like the lightning at all. I love that. Ah. Oh, and it shot the barrels too. Thanks, flowers. That's nice. Now we run down here, go to the side because that ball's going to come and try to clip us. We go all the way in. We run in with the barrier. We come out with Daisy's lightning flowers because we have another queen here, or another boss, female spider, whatever you want to call her. Let's do this. No, that's not what I wanted. I wanted that. Dadgummit, we will do that to make this faster work. Yes. Yeah, get over here. Come on. Come on. Stop jumping. You suck at life. Stop jumping. Come take this. Okay, now you can die. Stop it. I hate all of you. I'm going to read your comment just a second. Hold up. This dungeon doesn't afford me the ability to read and not focus at the same time, or else one of these little baby ass spiders is going to kill me. All right. Oh, wait, sorry. There's yeah, that thing. Or I'm sitting here trying to find a spot where I can rest so I can actually, you know what, whatever. Only that, la, 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 you'd have to jump around. You don't like co-op. I do, but I try not to do it while I'm streaming. Actually, I haven't used co-op at all really for this game. I don't know why. I'm kind of adverse to it at the moment. The only Netmarble game I'm playing it right now is Solo Leveling Arise. My love for the show overrode the game. I did want to try that game. I didn't realize it was a Netmarble game too. For people who hate Netmarble so much, why do they keep making so many games? When fighting Shakira, oh, you have to let them jump out. No, I hear you on that one. How is the story, and is it like the anime? Okay, so Daily Chan, the story is very good because it made me go back to the anime. That's what I said before. I don't like to give spoilers. Oh, I want to go take care of that crystal golem too. I don't like giving spoilers, right? So, without giving spoilers, I will say that it is a good original plot that's continuing. They haven't given like an end to it, so there isn't like a finished product. Are there stuff behind me? Okay, good. There isn't it's not a finished product yet. They just keep giving you acts on acts on acts for you to do. Yep, knew you guys were gonna show up, and I did not mean to push that button, but die for making me make a mistake. All right, so we're gonna go take care of this crystal golem dude in the thing over there. But it's a very good story, so much so that I before thought, oh man, Seven Deadly Sins, that series was mediocre at best, right? Then I'm playing this game and I'm like, wait, I'm liking this a lot. Hold on. I went back and revisited the game. I can't see a damn thing right now. I went back and revisited the game. Come to find out, it was the fact that season 3 was such a dumpster fire that it made me look at the entirety of the anime series like this sucked. When in actuality, rewatching seasons 1 and I'm on season 2 right now, made me rediscover love for the series, and now I want to read the manga once I get done with the who's it with the. Am I getting knocked down again? Okay, once I get done with season 2. So I mean, long story short, that's how good the plot to it is/was. Is that it made me go back and revisit. It's still that good to where I still want to continue playing the game to see where the plot goes. Without giving like too much, but it's a whole timelines thing that's fun. Try not to spoil it. Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. Yep, just one more hit. That's all I needed. And he still hasn't hit him yet. I hate you. Stop moving and take this L, man. Being a sore loser. All right. Okay, I think I have a minute to read because he's not going to respawn at all. It's a dungeon, right? And then I'll need one of these for when I beat her. And I'll probably need to eat some food. Um, yeah, one of their better games. Pretty easy to build characters, and second anniversary gave hella rewards. Okay, cool, bro. Come on, watch all Seven Deadly, and then there's something after that. Seven Deadly Sins isn't good. It's the Boruto of 2026. No, season 1 and season 2 are good. Season 3 is a dumpster fire. I'll stand on that because I watched all of it, and it's trash. I watched it live TV when the anime aired when the anime aired in Japan. Yeah, I think there. I'm not saying it's legendary top 10 anime of all time, but it's good. I like it. It's a good series. I'm not putting it up there with like the best of the best of the best, but I mean it's good. It's good. I will say I started watching Fire Force. Shout out to my homegirl Cecilia for recommending that. That series is amazing, and it made me wonder how in the hell can you take such ridiculous plot concepts and make such a compelling ass show? Like, seriously though, she was telling me this one about some person who could turn themselves into slime, and I was like, okay, cool, I'll watch that one. Like, I don't understand. And the story is good and the plot is good. But when you try to describe it to a person, if you're not into anime, then the person, when they make that face, like, you're like, no, 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 no. I understand. I sound like I'm describing a fever dream from a 6 year old, but it's actually a good show. Like, when you try to describe what a lot of anime is, it's like, look, I know this is gonna sound like it's an absolutely terrible idea and concept. Most of them, not all of them. Like Death Note is a good concept regardless. You know what I mean? Like that's a good concept regardless. But My Hero Academia, which is a good concept, which whatever. One of the characters' powers is having these sticky grape things that come off of his head. One of them gets queasy when he does his belly button beam. You're not seeing that in the MCU. You know what I mean? Like some of the concepts that you have in these shows are like it's not hard to pitch in the anime world because they're used to that kind of insane stuff. But if you take it outside of that context, you're like, wait, so there was a cataclysm 250 years ago that set the world on fire, and now you have first generation people who just become spontaneously combust into flames, and then second generation they can control fire but they can't create it, and then third generation they can create and control it, and there's a fourth generation, and there's five pillars but it should be eight, and these are the people who are going to what what I'm like. Describing the plot to Fire Force makes me sound like something's wrong with me. like like I had a bad batch of LSD. You know what I'm saying? Like it's and I love them. I love them. I love them. My Hero Academia is the X-Men version. Not gonna lie, the original X-Men when they did take. Okay, you know what? I love that comparison. I do love that comparison. But I mean, they've been doing that since, what was it, Sky High, that Disney movie that had like a high school. I love that comparison, though. That's awesome. I do like that comparison face. That's like the anime I'm watching now. Rooster Fighter is literally a standard demon fighting show, hunting shonen, except the main characters are chicken actual. Chainsaw Man? Chainsaw Man. The guy's face is a chainsaw. His dog. Chainsaw. Right? I grew up on kung fu movies and TV shows. Like, but you see what Chainsaw Man. What are we doing? Chainsaw Man. What are we doing? One Punch Man, which is absolutely, if you've never seen One Punch Man, please do yourself a favor. One Punch Man is absolutely hilarious. The concept is a guy did 100 push-ups, 100 sit-ups, and I think like went jogging for 30 minutes every day without fail, and that is how he became the strongest thing in the universe. And the problem he has is that any fight he gets into, he wins with one punch. And somehow that is one of my favorite, most compelling shows. And every time, I don't know how they do it. I don't know how they do it. Every time I'm like, is one punch going to be enough? Every time I'm like that. And I'm like, you're an idiot. You are an idiot. You are an idiot. You're dumb. Every time they get me though. Every time I'm like, watch Mushoku Tensei. Why not? Why not? I think that's a lot of anime though. Like you have these like friends. You have to talk to other people who like anime about anime, because trying to describe any of it makes notes. Like I said, there's a Death Note is just a cool concept overall. So like you explain that to I explained that to a woman I was dating. She was like, "Oh, that was really cool." And then she's an artist, so she had no qualms about watching anime. And so she like, "Oh, this is actually really nice." She actually liked the show a lot and the art in it and everything else, and she loved the plot because the plot is awesome. The plot is awesome. That's an easy concept to get to somebody that's creative and outside the box. There's fewer of those in anime than the other side. The best movie in the world is The Last Dragon. Leroy. Oh my god. Bruce Leroy. There was a person who compared Shea Gilders Alexander to Sho'nuff and Bruce Leroy to Victor Wembanyama, where it is Sho'nuff only can make his fist glow, right? And that's Shea. And Bruce Leroy, Wemby, didn't know that he could make his entire body glow, but he's figuring it out by fighting Sho'nuff, Shea. You know what I mean? I heard that comparison. I was like, yo, you are a genius. All right, don't watch season 3. Worst anime I've ever seen. Season 3. Oh, season 3 of that series. Got you. Season 3 of Moshoku Tensei. I hate when they do that. Well, it happened with Seven Deadly Sins. All right. I'm really just literally procrastinating having to walk in here and fight Shakira. Shakira. I'm saying that every time and I don't know why. I don't even like that song that much. I do love Shakira though. And her music isn't that bad. Haha. All right. Is my number one anime of all time. But wait, so Daily Chance, so like it's your favorite anime of all time, but don't watch season 3? Make sure I'm getting that right. OPM flips most anime stories on their head. Instead of starting from the bottom and progressing up, it's starting his story at the max level already. Huh. No. I like season 3 of One Punch Man. I like season 3 of One Punch Man. I thought it was good. No, I disagree. I strongly disagree. I liked once. Is it the best season? No, it's not. It's not as good as the first. The first season's the best. It's not as good as the first or the second, but like, it was good. It was good. It wasn't legendary, but it was. I laughed. The characters aren't humanoid chickens, but real chicken. No, I got that part. Here's the funny part too. Also, the opening scene to the show is the main character Kaiji having relations. 100% censored. Okay. You know what's funny? You know what's really funny? And this, I think this comes from Anime Spike. When you told me chickens, it didn't even cross my mind that they were humanoid. With the second you said chickens, in my head, it was straight up chickens. You didn't even have to explain that part to me, which I think is an anime thing. Animation's like, season 3? Really? I liked it. Maybe I was just on one. It was funny. The animation wasn't great, I'll give you that, but it was funny. I never watched Boruto. I never watched it. But I never got into the Naruto, Boruto stuff. I didn't like it. Everybody hated One Punch Man season 3. I guess I was the only one. Well, I don't have to be like everybody else. But I thought it was good. The animation wasn't great. Well, to be fair, I didn't really watch the animation. With One Punch Man, I tend to just like wait until the scenes. You know what I mean? Like when they're doing the fighting scenes, and then I was coding, I think, at the time. So I wasn't like 100% focused on it. Which might go to, One Punch Man season 1 and 2. I did not look at anything else. That was it. Why are you telling me I need to watch more Daily Chance? Chill out. You're being disrespectful now. I love my anime and I watch my anime. But I guess I didn't see it as bad. but I'm surprised that all of Twitter jumped on it. Naruto is legendary. I can't get into it. I get like 100 episodes into it, and I'm like, the character Naruto himself is obnoxious. I don't like him. He's boring. Boruto's a blatant money grab. Well, if I wasn't gonna watch Naruto, I'm not gonna watch Boruto. I tried Naruto so many. I've tried it 3 times. I've started this series 3 times, and I could not get to it. I swear, every single time it was like I might have even stopped sooner. Every single time, I think the first time was like 80 in, and then it was like 60. Then it was like I kept trying. I really did. And let's be real, it's one of those shonen where you have like 300,000 episodes. Fine. If I'm being real about Dragon Ball Z, the only reason I get through Dragon Ball Z is because I grew up on it and I love it with like a different kind of passion. That those we have 400 episodes animes. There's so much filler in there, and that can just wear on you and wear on you and wear on you. And maybe it's my age. I just don't have the like capacity for that right now. I do not feel like going through 60 episodes of stuff that just does not make any sense and is not relevant for it to be like, you know what I'm saying? Like, Dragon Ball Z is different. I know which episodes I need to ignore. One Piece I will never ever watch. And then what was the other one someone told me to watch recently? I'm so avoiding this spider. There was one other series that was a ton of episodes that I was told I need to watch. And I cannot remember. For me, I hated season 3. It deserves better. One Punch Man is so good. The Meg. Okay. You know what, Daily? Okay. I'll give you that. If there's something that was, because I haven't read the manga. I haven't read the One Punch manga. If it was something that was really like they did not do justice to what it is, I can feel you on that. I can understand being passionate about that. So you know what? I get you. I get you. Shakira is an Aquarius. I think that's a fit for me actually. I need to call her, see what's up. We in the same age group. I can get that when you're like very much into something and you're anticipating it and it's basically like it's not good enough. It doesn't meet the requirements. It feels like 2 punches in the stomach and not just one. Okay. I give it to you. I respect the passion. I haven't read the mangas though. I wonder if I should. Well, I'm gonna have to do 7 Deadly Sins first anyway. There was another series, and then I am gonna attack this boss. There was another anime series. I cannot remember which one it was. Someone just recommended it to me recently, and it had a ton of episodes, but they were like, "Don't worry, it's worth it." And I cannot remember what it was. What series was that? Oh, we hate the spider so much. She is so terrible. What was that series? So we're healed. Why did I just lose health? Why am I losing health? I'm losing health slowly but surely. Why? Is it because one of the foods had food poisoning in it and I didn't realize it and so now I'm screwed? Thanks a lot. I'm a genius. All right, here we go. I'm trying to think of that other series that is added to my list. My homegirl Cecilia. Oh, and my homegirl Monique. They were, well, I don't know if Monique's a homegirl, but she is a friend. They recommended a couple of series to, oh no, I hit the wrong button combination and everything. Let's just hit you twice with this. And then you're going to jump out of the way and make it a complete waste. Aren't you? Aren't you? Where is this thing? There. Come on, Shakira. Burst it. There we go. Let's go. Run faster. What is that? It's going to drive me crazy now. There's another series I'm supposed to be watching. Quickly, please. Can we do this? Thank you. Can you please fall and die now? Thank you. This. Okay. Attack. You can go straight to HE double hockey sticks. That's where you can go, buddy. Can I get your burst gauge back up, please? Burst gauge back up, please. Why are you jumping? Stop jumping. Spiders don't jump. Okay, there are jumping spiders in the wild, but that's not what we're doing here. Who needs this? And of course, I did not. I hate you with a passion that will never die. Whoever created you, I hope they get fired. So much hatred. So much hatred. Whoever created you is a terrible person and doesn't want people to be happy. They're a psychopath who does not deserve to be able to feed themselves and should lose their job. Like, what are we doing? Yeah, of course you do. Because why would you do anything else while I have the burst gauge up? Where's the next one? I hate you so much, so much. I hate you so much, so much. And now I'm getting not but thank you. Now fall, you sorry piece of ugh. Ugh. And I'm gonna have to do this again. You know what? Funnily enough, I think this, like, I'm gonna have to go through one more time to get, and I'm beat one of those mini bosses. I think this is legitimately the last time I'm gonna fight this thing. And I'm just gonna, if I ever need to farm anything else, I'm only gonna go to one of the mini bosses that provides those things, and I'd just rather do that 100 times than to face this thing one more time. That is legitimately what I'm gonna do from now on. I hate this piece of so much. And I really want to curse. I really want to curse. But I said I wouldn't curse on my YouTube channel unless I was really passionate about something. I'm very passionate about this thing needing to never, ever exist. Watch it jumps out of the way. Never again. I'm never doing that again. Never doing that again. They can keep those Abyss awards. And I only got 4 for that. Y'all can go to hell. Okay. Sorry. Okay, I like comic books over anime, but I grew up on JLA. See, it depends on my mood, but I lean towards comic books more than anime, more than mangas, to be fair. I do. I love anime, bro. I want all anime to get what they deserve. Been watching anime since I was 6 years old. Me too. Well, 6. And I think 10 since I was 10. No. I have Mushoku Tensei. I know I'm saying it wrong. Over onto the side, so that's gonna be put on the list. Where's my grandma was a boy going there to fight that spider? I've seen a cellar spider jump like George. No, there are jumping spiders. I hate that bitch. I try not to curse. That one. I hate her. I want her legs to be pulled off individually while she's alive. And don't let her die. Keep her alive and to suffer with no legs. And just punch her in the face once a day. Wait, instead of battling crazy enemies, you battle spiders. And you fight the 10 Commandments on here. That's the progression that we're headed towards. Right now we're fighting Galland is one of the boss challenges. Do you battle demons in this game? Like, wait, what's the point of battling the spiders? Okay. For those that don't know, so there are different dungeons, right? You have your gold dungeon, mastery dungeon, ferns and mines, the capital of the dead. Remember that episode? And then your deep spider's nest. Now there are boss clear rewards that you'll see over here to the right. And first time rewards, I'm not doing Abyss at different levels. So when I enter here into Gila's dungeon, As I go up Abyss, Hell, Nightmare, Hard, there's different levels here, and you get different gear that you put on your characters to level them up, right? So that is the dungeon side of things. First, and all the dungeons provide something different. I am hitting up this dungeon right now. Can I do the drop rate without help? Yeah, because I need this Shakira's Curse. This is an object that I can use to craft different weapons, right? And then there's other stuff that you can get from here. That is the only thing. Well, there's also some of the gear, but that's the only thing I'm really looking forward to or looking to farm because I am about to try to craft the Breath of Glory dual blades, which I do not have enough of that. And I'm going to have to go back into that dungeon again. But what I'm going to do is go straight up to that ice golem and the other smaller spider. Once I get enough, I'm out. I'm not fighting Shakira again. It's just not an enjoyable experience. Her patterns are too, not even erratic. They're, when you do me damage, I'm going to jump to the other side, and there's no way to like run and get over there very quickly. Unless I guess the tagging option, but there's so many other smaller spiders around you that you're going to tag and attack right there next to you. Regardless, then you have the boss challenges, which are just like a different way of saying a different dungeon. Just they're not dungeons, you just fight one boss. And you were asking about Galland. There he is, Truth. He was the latest one to be put in. I assume if they want this game to last for the next, I don't know, 4 or 5 years, they're going to add a new commandment every 3. I don't know this, I'm assuming. I'm guessing, I don't know. Every 3 months. I don't know. Maybe every 2 months. Who knows? But yeah, they're adding it. They're adding them slowly but surely along to go with the plot. So like, spoiler alert, but each of these bosses are someone that you're going to face as you go through the story arc in the game. The dungeon themselves are not, actually. Nope. Gila, yes. I don't remember if the spider dungeon you had to or not, but there's that. Okay, so if it's Galen when he attacked the castle, good luck. He exposed everyone. Oh, y'all are in Escanor's bar, never mind, Galen cooked. It's just like every gacha game, same thing. Yeah, well, yeah. I mean, not same, but yeah, same. I will say this though, the one thing I'll give to it is that the beginning of the game has an amazing RPG component that I was like, oh, I can play this story and I like this story. It's a fun story. Once you get past that, it becomes your typical hero collector game, but they do release acts every, I don't know, so often. The last one came out with Galland actually, about 4 weeks ago, 5 weeks ago. No idea when the next act comes out, but the acts are like episodes. So you get the next episode in the series. And it seems as though each act is going to release a new hero and a new villain of some sort. And in between each act, there's going to be a different kind of hero. I think so far with each act now, they're introducing the 7 deadly sins. So we have Meliodas, and then they're going to introduce Escanor. I assume the next 7 deadly, I don't know, but let's say Merlin, they're going to introduce with another commandment and then go like that. So if they're going in order, if they were going in order though, then Escanor wouldn't have been the one to come after Meliodas, right? It would have been not Diane. Oh, Diane was already in the game. They already put Diane in before Meliodas. Oh. King is in the game already too. Droll is not. But the Fairy King is. I just haven't unlocked. He's the only character I haven't unlocked yet. So let me go to my crafting table and hope beyond hope that I don't have to go at this spider again, but I'm going to have to go at this spider again. Just not the main one. I am going to go to one of those side God loves me. God loves me. Oh my God. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I do not have to go into that damn dungeon again. Oh. All right. So now the neurodivergent side of me comes out. Did all that work to form these dual blades. Right? These dual blades are going to go onto a character that I'm going to use for a sub DPS. The sub DPS that I use these dual blades on are typically Jericho. However, I haven't been using Jericho nearly as much lately. Same time, I've already made the Breath of Glory gauntlets for Diane, the Breath of Glory rapier for Gila. Clotho is running the regular rapier right now. So dual blades would be the one. Let me see if there's any other. There shouldn't be any other, right? Before I use the spiders thing. Because I do not. The long sword. I think that the Breath of Glory weapons are best on sub DPS, so I'm not going to do longsword. I think that's it. No, the OG Fairy King man's with the pink hair, like Takashi. He did not just call him Takashi. How dare you? Are the knights good in this game? In Grand Cross, all the knights are dull. I'm figuring it out. They have their uses, but it's not. You want the SSR characters, and the knights so far are just SR characters. And I can show you. I'll craft this real quick, and then I'll show you the characters in the game. I will say, if you do enjoy the manga / anime, which we season 1 and 2, it's worth the play to get through the RPG version of it anyway, because then it's just an RPG. You know what I mean? Like it's a free to play RPG, so why not put in your 40 hours and then move on? So I think it'd be worth it just from that aspect. So right now I have all but the Fairy King. So Elaine already in there, yep. Gila, Meliodas, Daisy, Jericho, Drake, Escanor, Daisy, Manny, Clotho. And then going into the Knights, you have Guilt Thunder, which I don't know how good he is. Tristan, he's a character for the story here. So is Tiore. Hauser, obviously. He's actually, supposedly, from what I've seen, pretty good, because they're using him. There are some in-game players using him in, actually, funny enough, they're using him in the Spider Dungeon. Slater, the SR that I'm working on now, he's good for crit damage. Dradrin, I've seen him on some in-game teams, so I assume that he's good. Bug is good utilitarian. Wait, no, he was also on some in-game teams. I haven't seen these 3 on any in-game teams, but I have seen those 4. So I don't know. There's some in-game players or whales or whatever who do use them in their specific, I don't know what it is, passives or whatever. But like, okay, cool. All right, just making sure, because I didn't know if that was like a plot point that people would be familiar with. Face. All right. I'm trying to keep like as vague as possible, so that in case you do want to play the game, you can have fun like just playing it straight up. I didn't get to that point with Tristan. Wait. What do you mean 7 Deadly Sins? Season 2? Was it season 2? Well, I'm rewatching season 2 now. I don't remember Tristan. Okay. Sorry. But yeah, so they're not, and I will say this, the game only came out March, maybe a little bit, maybe beginning of March, March or something like that. So obviously they're going to add more characters, add more content, and so these original came out with the game characters are probably going to lose their value. No part 2. Okay, cool. You had me like, I don't remember that at all. All right, cool. Now, those dual blades are being formed. What time is it? Oh, it's already 1 o'clock. Maybe a little bit more time. After the original story, 7 Deadly Sins did a... Y'all really hate Boruto. If I was ever thinking about watching it, which I was not, then I'm damn sure not going to now. Oh, that's so funny. Oh, it was Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood because I watched the first Full Metal Alchemist and I didn't finish it, even though I love that story. And then someone on the stream said I need to watch Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood. That's what that was. Remember, like 30 minutes ago when I said there was a longer series that someone told me to watch, but I was eager to watch it because I knew it was good? Talk about the things that are going to get put on my save list right as soon. I got to put it down though. Yeah. I remember I even have these no, it was Monique who was telling me about it because she said that it was a female writer for the entire thing and I was like I think that's why I like that long story form with them Brotherhood because the manga was written by a woman and what she did was she did a lot of focusing on the relationship between the brothers, which I think quiet is kept. Not even quiet. That's the compelling part is their relationship. Um, so the first Full Metal Alchemist, the anime outpaced the rest of the books, and so the ending is like, from what I understand, because I never made it to the end, is not quite as good as what happened with the manga, and then they redid Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood to stay true to the manga. And so she was explaining all that to me, and I was like, okay, cool. This is what I need to do. So yeah. Okay, all right. I'm gonna have to watch that, but I gotta finish Fire Force because I'm loving that show right now. Cecilia was right. That's a good ass show. And then Kaiju number 8, season 2. I keep saying I'm gonna finish it. I swear I'm gonna finish it one of these days. Um, and then also I did not forget. Mushoku Tensei. I'm saying that wrong. I know. I don't have to say the name right to like it. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna put that on the list. Oh, but Daily, is that a shonen? We got 300 episodes of this type of anime, or is that like we got 2 seasons of like 12 solid episodes? Because that does change how. Like Fire Force, once I realized it was like 70 episodes of what I thought at first would be like one of those long form shonen. I thought it was going to be one of those I'm doing laundry while I'm watching this anime series, and it turned out to be more of like a Cowboy Bebop style where it's like no, I want to focus on these episodes. But like Black Clover is one of those series where it's like there's enough action, it's a lot of episodes, so I can just kind of clean the house while I'm watching it, be like kind of an adult while I'm watching it. Fist of the North Star is my top 5, and I never watched Fist of the North Star. When I was getting into anime, someone was like, "You need to watch that." I remember I was in high school when I was getting into the and like deep into it. Someone was like, "You gotta watch Fifth and North Star," and I was like, "Okay." And my plan was to watch it. Never did. But everybody like back then hailed it as like one of the top animes ever. Is that on Crunchy? Is that on Crunchyroll? All right, sorry. See, when we get to talking about anime and comic books, this channel gets so off script, and I love it. Gets so off script because I'll talk about that stuff all day, and I'll take a billion recommendations. Do you know how long my watch list is right now? How much stuff I gotta watch? It's insane. I don't have enough hours in the day to game, and well, what I end up doing is I'll take my tablet and put it to the side, and then I'll watch the anime while playing a game, which cannot be healthy. That cannot be healthy, but I'm gonna do it. I just don't do it for the animes that require focus. So I tried to do it with Fire Force at first, and I found myself just standing there with like the game, and I'm just like watching, and I was like, oh, I could just turn this PlayStation off, and I could just watch this show, and then I'll play Bleach on my phone or something. Like I can't just stop. All right, here we go. Here come the dual blades. I will not. Will I be able to level them up a little bit? Do I even want to at this point? Yeah, because I want to try to use them on Jericho. So we will go to the bag, and I'll take them up to level 40. Then we'll get back to focusing on Slater, and then I will end the stream in 30 minutes. That spider had me ready to end it immediately. Fist in the North Star. Kenshiro, the OG Satima, all I'm gonna say. Okay. Fist of the North Star. Oh, also, what was it? Cause Satima is that no. Redheaded Samurai, whose name I always forget. The anime I think is mediocre, but it's a great I'm gonna fall asleep to an anime. It's good, but it ain't great, and it gets a lot of no. Okay, it's not mediocre. Let me stop. It's really good, but it's the anime I use to fall asleep whenever I'm like wanting to watch something. Um, Renji, he's a Ronin, and he doesn't, and his sword does not have a sharp blade on it. It's the back of the blade for both sides, so he doesn't kill anymore. Yeah, well, we'll see. We'll see. From what I like, a Fire Force, I'm loving right now. I have to be honest. I'm absolutely loving it, and but that's my point. So I got Fire Force to watch. I got that one to watch. I got Brotherhood. I got Moshoku. I got Fist of the North Star now, and then that's not even counting my like actual watch list. That's on daily. It's on Crunchyroll. I'm gonna say Daily Crunch. What? On Crunchyroll. Okay, so we're gonna go to her weapons. Or go to the weapons, enhance. Let's go ahead and get you leveled up. I'm almost out of those resources, which I never thought I'd run out of that, but it is what it is. I should have not done it that way, but I'm being lazy right now and just moving forward. Okay, that's good. Well, I got 600K. I don't have the platinum to take it to level 50, so I'm just going to do level 40 for now. When my platinum reserves are a little bit higher, because this weapon is a luxury. It's not a priority because I'm putting it on a character who I see as a luxury right now, not as a priority. So this was just fun to do some other stuff, honestly. Which I should not have went the second that the spider was involved. I should have just said, I'll find other fun. But yeah. All right, so we will stop now because I don't wait. Don't watch Fist of the North Star with your. It has a lot of blood and gore, letting you know early. Thank you, I appreciate it. But that's the thing with anime specifically, especially unknown anime. I'm not putting that in front of her face until I know for sure. Until I know for sure, because the next thing you know, you'll end up with some half-naked woman um, stripping off all of her clothes and fight. Like I'm not watching. Well, funnily enough, they have that warning of like sexual content for Fire Force because what is it? Tamaki always ends up with her clothes either off or burned off or something, which funnily, I know it's quote unquote sexual content, but I don't think it is because it's not. It's all goofy funny. Like I'm not gonna let my daughter watch it now because she's 9, but at 11, 12, we could watch it together and laugh because it's just all silly. It's not actual stuff. The thing I worry about or raw uncensored chicken passion. I need that to be on a t-shirt. I need that to be on a t-shirt. I want a picture of need a picture of that anime and I need to put like on the back raw uncensored chicken passion. I need that as a shirt. I need that as a damn shirt. Raw uncensored raw uncensored chicken passion might be that's a quotable. I can't. That's hilarious. I need that on a shirt. But no, but like it's for the yeah, that's what I mean. For Fire Force, actually the problem I have with it is it's not super bloody, but it's bloody, it's violent, and the subject matter is kind of intense. Like people burning alive, my mother catching on fire and dying in front of my eyes. That's some pretty intense stuff to put into a kid's, you know what I mean? So that's actually what's stopping me. The other, like, oh, she's in the middle of a firefight and somehow all of her clothes came off and she's like, ah, that's silly, stupid stuff. Like they turn it into like a silly stupid thing then. So that's not the worry. The worry is that like the content of it is like, yo, that's kind of intense. Like the whole like I'm gonna protect my family like I promised to my dead mother, who it ends up being that, maybe, spoiler alert, maybe she's alive, maybe she's not, but she's the demon that killed my fam, but maybe she isn't, and now my brother's evil. I thought he was dead. Like that kind of stuff I think might be a little bit too intense. But like Spy Family, for example, she could watch that. Dragon Ball Z, actually, for all the violence in it, it's not really that bad. The subject matter isn't that intense. So I don't know. I don't know. But I will not let her watch any raw, uncensored chicken passion. That's for sure. I'm a better dad than that. That just made my damn day. I want to post that somewhere. I really want to post that somewhere. I have nowhere to post it, but I really want to. Raw, uncensored chicken passion is hilarious. I wanted to bring up my Explore team, but I got lazy because I didn't want to push more buttons, and now I have to push more buttons. You see how fantastic my brain is? All right. I will say this too: 80s era anime. And maybe it's just the ones that I would watch, but they got really violent. And I mean, I guess the one that I'm thinking of, like primarily, is Akira. Akira was nuts. I wouldn't let anybody watch that under the age of like 16, and even then, I'm asking questions if you're mature enough. Like Akira was insane. One of my favorites of all time. I haven't watched that in like 15 years. One of my absolute favorite animes of all time, but intense. And it was made in 1979, I want to say. Isn't that when Akira came out? Uncensored DBZ showed blood, people's arms literally going through people like Invincible. Maybe I'm being too lax about it. And you're right about that, because the anime that I watched, the first time I saw Dragon Ball Z was actually on Japanese television. So I didn't see the like censored Toonami version, and when the censored Toonami version came out, I was like, "What is this nonsense? Like, why are you the other dimension? No, you killed him and sent him to hell. Can you just anyway?" Um, or was it the next? The whatever it was. I just remember people putting that in rap songs. I'm not okay. Violence, yes, I get what you mean. Like I remember the Krillin part where he has Frieza's horn in his body and Frieza's like dancing around. That is a bit, but that doesn't strike me as like it's not the same. Maybe it's the animation or whatever. That violence doesn't hit me, and maybe I'm a grown man and I need to take account that it is a child. That violence doesn't hit me the same way as Akira violence did. Akira's violence was disturbing. That stuff still Cyberpunk, that series that came out on Netflix. I had to watch a Disney movie or a family no, or was it The Great North. I had to watch comedy animation after watching that series because it was so intense and so violent and so everything else that I was like, yo, I can't go to sleep after this. I'm gonna have nightmares. Like that was the stuff I was saying. I sent you a YouTube short that kind of shows the first scene. Okay, cool, 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 cool. We'll do. Well, I was planning on watching the anime itself though. That was the plan. Is it on Crunchyroll? Uh, I think I've asked that question more times online. Yo, is it on Crunchyroll? I only need one. I don't feel like fully going and mining all this stuff right now. How lazy can you be? I'm gonna go get this. I'm gonna go level this up, weapon up to 50. I'm gonna take a peek at Slater, and then I'm gonna call it a stream. Because I don't feel like mining right now. But that's probably why I missed my platinum yesterday, is I did not feel like going through all this mining stuff. Ooh. Okay. So, Kingun Ashura's violence is disturbingly hilarious. Take my comment with a grain of salt because it's mentally uh, I mean, there is funny, but like for example, Spy Family that has blood in it, but it's and violence. I mean, it's an assassin married to a spy with a girl with telepathic powers, but I still think that that would be okay for. I'm not saying a 5-year-old, but she's going to be 10 in 3 months. So for a 10-year-old, it's not that. I don't think it's that bad. For example, like that. But that's also why she'll ask me if she can watch certain stuff, and I have to say you have to let me watch a few episodes first before I can give you that verdict. Because I know that there's some stuff that is like they'll say it's 12 plus Europe. They'll say it's 12 plus, and I'm like, no, that's an 8-year-old could watch that. And then there's some stuff that they say is suitable for 8-year-olds, and I'm like, no, most certainly not. You're not watching this. You know what I mean? Like it's not. Those ratings are a suggestion. It's not always the rule. So I'll take a parent's opinion about it. Baki is sus. I heard that was good. I'm not sure stateside. It looks like it's a Hulu exclusive. Oh. I don't know what that means across the pond. It might be on Disney Plus for us over here because we're starting to get some Hulu content on Disney Plus. So it might be, maybe we'll have to see. We will have to see. I heard Baki was good, and what was it? It was from what I've seen of Baki though, I'll never let her watch that show. At least not while I'm the adult in the room who gets to decide the content. Like that's not for her. That's the dude from Baki. No, this guy. What's up, Steph? We're just over here talking about anime and manga. No surprise there if you've been on this channel more than 3 times. I would check Disney Plus if you have it. No, I'm gonna check Disney Plus when I get off. I might be able to hold up. Hold up. Do me a favor, because I don't think I saved it. Spike, give me the name of that series one more time. Because I thought I pasted it here, but I don't see it. Can you give me the name of it one more time? That's Baki's dad, aka the most savage. Rooster Fighter. That's what it was. Okay. Lord Jesus. Okay. All right. All right. All right. All right. All right. There we go. We'll see if it's on Disney Plus then over here. So now we have this notification. Yay, daily mining. Whatever, dog. Um excuse me. And now we will go level up. I don't know if I have enough gold, actually. No, I don't have enough gold. I just did that platinum for no reason. I think I need 447,000 or something to get to level 50 here. But we will go ahead and get it set to be leveled up. And then how much do I need for? Yeah, 453. Okay. So then that will be the next stage of everything. And these blades will go on the one who carried me through the beginning of the game, or one of the ones. Switch. I hope I didn't enhance that thing. I don't think I did. Bet. Up by 1 point, which will be a lot more once I actually get it up to level 50. All right, so switch that out. Oh, I did put, oh, in the very beginning. Okay, so it was even limit broken. Actually, that means that maybe I should put that on Manny. So we're going to move and put this on Manny. Switch. Then we're going to come back. And I don't think I can enchant these dual blades. I don't think I have anything to enchant with, if I'm not mistaken. No, I'm good. I'll have to make one later. It's only the first season and 12 episodes. The finale is next week. Okay, then I'm going to wait. Well, no, I mean, I'll look it up now, but I always like watch them all in a row. By the way, has everybody watched Daredevil Born Again? Because I don't want to give spoilers, but talk about a disappointing ending to a season. Don't want to give spoilers, though, which that might have just been one. Or maybe you disagree. I'm also the guy who didn't have a problem with One Punch Man Season 3. But maybe you disagree. Daredevil the Born Again was so good until it wasn't. Oh, and that Punisher, I don't think it's a movie. I think it's just an extended episode 1 for the new season that's going to come out. That was good. That was good. Speaking of a show that my daughter will never watch. But that was good. I like that one a lot. Okay, so she is... I don't like this armor. Anyway, it is what it is. Marvel's been in the gutter for a little bit, homie. And I hate this, but it's the truth. I mean, Spider-Man brings new hope. I think that's going to be good. And to be fair, Daredevil Born Again is good, but that last episode, 2 episodes were like, no. What are we doing? Punisher, One Last Kill was good. Now, I haven't had the chance to watch. I heard, while still good, the D+ seasons are a slight drop in quality versus... To be fair, the Netflix series with seasons were dropping off anyway. So like season 2 of Daredevil was meh at best. Season 3 was a slight recovery, and then had a crappy end. And then Iron Fist, I never even watched that series because I heard how trash it was. The Defenders was terrible. Jessica Jones was good. Luke Cage was good, but season 2, and yeah. So DC has a real chance to come back if MCU's Secret Wars crossover is a flop. DC will never have a chance to come back because DC always screws up their movies. If they did do something with Snyder, then yeah. If WB let Snyder cook, I feel they would never let him cook. That's my point. It's the faith in the people above that makes me think that DC will never be good, and why MCU, I think they're just dragging it out too long, but I don't have this kind of like, I don't trust you that I do with DC and Warner Brothers. They will find a way to take a good thing and put a bullet in its forehead and say, here, this is good, right? And you're like, what the, you just do? Y'all just did the good. We had the good, and then you give us like so much bad right on the back of it. Like, no, they can't get out of their own way, so I don't trust or believe in them. When they make a good movie, that's when I'm surprised. Like, I'm surprised they let there be a Snyder cut, because it had to be, somebody else had to have a grudge against the person who canceled that, because all that did was show how incompetent WB was. Like, straight up. The idea that you're going to let the guy who, he deserved it, honestly. He deserved to be able to do it, and the petitions were strong. I just did not think a corporation was actually going to listen to them, right? I didn't think a corporation was going to actually listen to the petition, and they did. And it is one of the biggest, like, kick you in the face moments of like, see what happens when you let executives decide what should happen with movies instead of the creatives. You end up with trash. And they did. And they could have made so much more money and built out a universe so much better if they let Snyder do his thing. And all the Snyder Cut does is prove that. They even made that version of the Joker, which was a trash version of the Joker, look kind of cool. And now they have the Batman, which was a good movie. Great. I don't know. But it was really, 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 really good. And the second one's going to come out and it's going to be trash. Why? Not because of anything other than DC's probably going to screw it up. They had the Joker movie come out. It was amazing. They did a second one. Apparently, that was a musical. I never watched it. Why would you do a music? Okay. Oh, I've never seen a company so determined to kick themselves in the nuts. Anyway, anyway. God, that got me heated too. Oh, that got me heated too. They cut the best part of the movie, The Flash actually using his powers comic accurately and yeah. And the Flash movie, okay, okay. But then of course you put your okay series on the heels of one of the most obnoxious and problematic like actors in Hollywood. They even got Michael Keaton back. And then fucked it up. Oh, they messed it up so bad. And the passion comes from I'm a diehard Batman fan. Batman is my favorite. So I've told this story before. Batman versus Superman came out on my birthday and I didn't even want to go see it. Because I knew what they did. I knew what they did. And then when I finally went to go see it, and I was like, hold up. Hold up. Batman does not trust Superman because he's an alien. That fits with the Batman motif. Okay, fine. He's on the verge of killing him. Okay. Batman's been there a few times. The reason he stopped is because their mothers have the same name. If you don't get out of my face right now. Then they made the Flash movie and Nicolas Cage's Superman. And all I'm going to say. And they've been talking about Nicolas Cage being Superman since like two. Oh, yeah, that's right. That was actually a joke. That was actually a joke, though. That's why I think The Flash wasn't that bad, because they did do the Nicolas Cage Superman in that movie, and it was a joke because back when they had Brandon Roth do Superman, which I thought that movie wasn't that bad. Was it great? No, but people thought it was trash, and I was like, hey, did y'all not see? But anyway, they did that Nicolas Cage Superman as a joke to all the rumors about Nicolas Cage being Superman back when Brandon Roth was doing the Superman thing. I skipped the Batman in theaters. While it was good, it wasn't the drastically different from Nolan movies in the sense that it's based on in a yeah, no, true. I get you. And it wasn't necessarily I gotta see this in theaters kind of Batman. Sorry, but I wanted to because Batman fan. I'm ready to move beyond that and put him in a world with other supers. I again. I hear you. I don't trust them. Because they did one good Superman movie. The one where I still don't think it was the Henry Cavill joint, Man of Steel. That was good. Great? No. And there's a scene that I have a massive problem with in that movie. But that was good. And then they saw what Iron Man led to the Avengers, and they duct taped some stuff together to make a Justice League movie. That, you know what I mean? Like, they had something good, and then they dumpstered it quick because they thought they saw something fantastic. Executives. So, like, sure, put them with other supers, but, like, I appreciate 100% just having a more real life Batman, like straight up out of Batman the animated series before the first 3 seasons of that before they started putting in Superman and stuff, which was good. But like the first 3 seasons of Batman the animated series, it was just Batman doing his damn thing. Batman is supposed to be grounded, like more real. And so, how is Clayface gonna be the villain in part 2? Clayface is part of DCU. The Batman, Matt Reeves are standalone. Now that's what I heard too. That the Batman is going to be, like, they're going to leave that standalone, and then they're going to introduce a DCU and then just leave that leave this Batman independent of that. There was like even an animated thing about it that someone gave to me on Discord. But yeah, so I said I wasn't gonna be doing all this talking. All right, I'm gonna do this real quick, or check on this real quick, and then I have to go. In fact, I probably should just go anyway, because I think I'm down on all that. Let's run up on this. But oh wait, I love that they do this now. This is the best like improvement to the game so far. This is amazing, and I love that they did it. The exchange thing, the best improvement. Oh, I didn't need 4 of those. That's fine. So the Batman, the Penguin, the Batman Part 2 are their own thing. Yeah. I haven't watched the Penguin yet. I think I've told you that before too, Spike. I haven't watched the Penguin yet. Hey, boo. Boo. I'm not about to go through this salvage thing right now. Okay. So then I'm going to go ahead and exchange these. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then I'm going to go ahead and exchange these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Acquire. I was trying to find one battle we could go do. I'm not running up in anybody's dungeon right now. I'm kind of dungeoned out at the moment. Daggum queen. Do I have enough for this? Sure, why not? Let's go. That's way too high, but we already have too many of that resource anyway. I'm gonna run out of the other. Okay, cool. We'll go after this field boss, or no, elite boss, and then I'll call it a stream. Get me something to eat. Imagine the Flash movie reused Christian Bale as Batman, and he didn't tell them he was gonna be in a Thor movie. Christian Bale was in a Thor movie? Oh, that's right. The crappy Thor movie. No, it was crappy. I tried to like it. I really tried to like it. I really wanted to like it because I don't know, but I love Ragnarok. I thought Ragnarok was an awesome movie. I tried to like Love and Thunder, and I mean, okay at best. Besides, reusing Christian Bale as Batman would have been a terrible mistake because, quiet as it's kept, this is coming from a Batman fan. I'm not saying Christian Bale's Batman was bad, but he was the worst part of those movies. Like every villain, every actor, villain or hero, did a, I won't say better job, but better job. Morgan Freeman, better. Michael Caine, better. Tom Hardy, better. Okay, maybe Anne Hathaway was worse. Heath Ledger, come on. Liam Neeson. I mean, his accent was slipping in and out, but you know what I'm saying. Actor for Two-Face, I can't remember his name. Actor for Scarecrow. Like, Michael Keaton was the better choice. Even if that was their second option, that was the best option. Colin Farrell's transformation was pretty much the only thing I was excited about the Batman, and he knocked it out of the park. Dude is a true chameleon. Okay. Oh no. Didn't feel like they made Batman the side character in that movie for 100%. They made Batman the side. And I think it came down to like the director saw what was going on and saw the Joker and was like, wait a second. Hold up. We need to reorganize some of these scenes real quick because we need to be sure to feature Heath Ledger as much as possible while not doing it too much and overdoing it. The end of the movie got trashed because Batman talked the most. Oh, the end of the movie was not great. The last like 5 minutes of that movie was not great. But that was because it was all left up to friggin' Two-Face and Christian Bale to wrap that movie up after the Joker had been captured. So it was like, spoiler alert for a 20-year-old movie. So yeah, like that. That was hilarious. Shouldn't fire burn this plant? Yeah. And then reset everything and die. See? But yeah. Why? See, it takes so long to build that burst gauge. I try to give her benefit of the doubt, but I just can't. Wait, what? Oh, I do need to. All right, I'm done. Oh, game is frustrating me. Okay, so nothing productive today, just some fun. Uh, I also have a hard time saying I like Bell because he kept making duck lips. He kept doing the kissy face while he was under the mask because he has like these duck lips. It's just, I don't know. Maybe I'm just not a Christian Bale fan. Maybe that's part of the problem. But I'm sorry. And I'm not, and again, I'm not saying he was bad, but if you put him next to what Heath Ledger did, by the way, and then Michael Caine, Morgan Freeman, like he's not gonna be the best in that. That was literally, the fact they got Michael Caine to play Alfred and they got Morgan Freeman to play Lucius Fox is amazing in the first place. That was such a like Morgan Freeman has the scene where he goes like, "So you're telling me that you believe your boss, one of the most powerful, richest men in the world, is actually a man who dresses up like a bat and spends his time beating or beating bad guys to a pulp, and your plan is to blackmail this man? Good luck." That's the best. I know I've misquoted the entire thing. That like 30 seconds when he's talking to that dude is like better than any scene Christian Bale acted in. If you take the scene of how about a magic trick? That the Joker scene, the when he first walks in, that is better than any acting Christian Bale did in that movie. Michael Caine, he had so many good moments. But when he has so many good moments, especially in they let Michael Caine shine really in like Dark Knight Rises. They did. Honestly, the moment where and this might have been the best Christian Bale part, the moment where he's in Paris and he's sitting across, and then Christian Bale, Bruce Wayne sits down across from him and he looks and he's like, he nods at him and he just like has that moment of emotion and then gets up and walk. Bruh. Aquaman 1 wasn't horrible. Aquaman 2 felt like a mobile game patch for Aquaman. I never watched Aquaman 2. I watched Aquaman 1, and it was the same problem they had with all those types of DC EU movies, where it was the last 30 minutes needs to be the most explosions and all tinted in a red, orange, yellow filter. It was the same thing, but I didn't think that was, maybe I need to watch it again. Because honestly, for a movie that I said I don't think was that bad, I never went back to it. I had no desire to see that movie again. And then I'm going to leave you guys with this as I end the stream. We talked about top 5 hero movies, right? I watched Logan again. I love Logan. I watched Deadpool and Wolverine. Love that movie. And one of the best scenes I might have to do a list of like top 5 scenes in superhero movies, because I don't know if Bye Bye Bye, the opening scene in Deadpool and Wolverine, that might be one of the best like superhero movie scenes ever. It is absolutely hilarious. It is so well done, so well edited. Like I'm it's so good that I checked the editing. You know what I mean? It's so good. Bye 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 bye. Let me stop before they say I have to pay some kind of royalties or something. People said the real reason Batman beat up the Joker in the interrogation rooms because Heath Ledger was begging Bale for the Oscars. He literally get his head hit. Boom. Dude, really? No, we're acting. Stop. Stop. We're acting. Although he did do method the entire time. It freaks some people out on set. Anyway, it's been fun, guys. Except for the spider nest thing. Y'all need to like. God, I hate that thing. But it's been fun. I will see you guys tomorrow. Tomorrow will be more Bleach because 7 Deadly Sins has frustrated me today. So we're not going to do that tomorrow. Tomorrow will be Soy Fawn and then the Grimjaws, Pantera, all that jazz. Thank you guys for watching. I appreciate you. Joe. I don't know why I did. What is this? What is this? What is this? What is this? What was that?